You're welcome to the Pioneer STEM Show. Today's show is one that we can't wait for you to see. And so thank you so much for keeping a date with us. My name is Choma Omolaye. Trust me, you have a lot to learn on the show. The Pioneer STEM Show showcases activities around science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Remember, if you want to be a guest on the Pioneer STEM Show, you know just what to do. Just buzz us on any of our social media handles as seen on the screen below. We'll be delving deeper into the various STEM activities as presented by students of schools that participated in the just concluded School STEM Showcase. Stay with us and learn. Welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show. Up next, we're going straight into the activities. And the first school is Temple Secondary School. These students will be demonstrating how well they understand the problems in their environment and have preferred a very brilliant solution to curb the problem. Stay with us and learn.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Joachim and I'm a student of Temple Secondary School, and with me here today is my classmates.
I'm Alan Abiona.
So today we have a project for you. As we all know, carbon is one of the major greenhouse gases that is slowly depleting the ozone layer and is causing more natural disasters to happen day by day.
So there are many actions that we humans engage in that actually contribute to the expulsion of CO2. So there are different ways to actually reduce the CO2. We can actually start planting more trees because, as we know, the natural way of plants is to actually absorb the CO2 so that they can give out oxygen. Then we can actually start living more sustainable, like we can just stop burning fossil fuels and find other methods to get energy.
Okay, and another major solution to what Alan just said is our new machine, which we call the carbon extractor. So what this basically does is extract air from the environment and then brings out refined air, and we're going to show you how this works. So the first step, we have to put it on. Then this is the extractor, which gets all the air from the environment. This machine is actually made from recycled objects like plastic jars, covers of toothpaste, soda, different materials that are considered useless or no more useful. That's what we use. So what this machine does, it takes in the air and it gets to this section.
So basically in this section, this is where the air is actually brought into. So in this compartment, we pour lime water. So as we know, in the presence of carbon dioxide, lime water actually turns milky. So this is just to prove that there's carbon dioxide in the air.
Okay, so after being tested, what we have here is called activated charcoal. So what we do to make activated charcoal is we sun dry it for a while, then we blend it or grind it, then we get chlorophyll from the leaves, from like a lot of leaves, and we mix it with charcoal to get our activated charcoal. And what we discovered is that activated charcoal actually absorbs carbon dioxide. So when the air gets here, it's going to take out all the carbon dioxide from this air.
So in this section, lime water is actually added again just to prove that there's no more CO2 in this section because the activated charcoal has actually absorbed all of it.
So the last but certainly not the least part of this machine is where we put the chemical compound called ester. It's a fragrance compound that brings out a very nice smell. So once the air has been refined, ester is just going to blend with it and it's going to come out as a very nice fragrance smell. So this can actually be used in larger industries, like for example, if you put it in front of an exhaust pipe or a machine that brings out a lot of carbon dioxide, it will just get refined and bring out nice air.
So basically, this is our own design. It can continue to be innovated, improved, updated to make different versions that we can actually sell to industrial buildings to actually reduce our CO2 levels. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. You will agree with me that was a very beautiful presentation from Alan and Nicole, brilliant students of Temple Secondary School. It is high time we take carbon emission very seriously. Remember, we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. So it is time for us to act fast. There is a solution, and so we need to build on the solution. Coming up next, Mr. Odulaja, Head of Department Physics, International School, University of Lagos, will be highlighting the various activities that their students will be presenting. You're welcome back to the Pioneer STEM Show, and we have the physics teacher of ISL. He's here to tell us what the students will be showcasing. Thank you so much for coming, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, let me give you the privilege to introduce yourself very well. Yes, sir.
I'm Mr. Odulaja Ademola Babatunde
Wow.
from the International School, University of Lagos.
Awesome.
I'm the present HOD of Physics Electronics.
Absolutely. How long have you been in the school, sir?
This is my 16th year in the school.
Whoa.
16th year in the school. I joined the school in 2007.
Okay, well done, sir. Okay. So what are the students here to show us?
Okay, we are here to present chemistry, physics,
Wow.
and ICT in that
wow.
order. So in chemistry, we are going to showcase tests for cations and anions. In physics, we are going to what we call fun with mirrors.
Okay.
The students will going to show plane mirrors, how images are formed in plane mirrors, and some other things about plane mirrors. We have with us the kaleidoscope that is constructed by the students.
Whoa.
In technology, we are going to showcase cybersecurity. Cybersecurity. So they are going to do a presentation on that.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's great.
That's-
and it's
that's-
so
that's what
good.
we have.
It's so good to know that the students know all of these things. Well done, sir.
Yes.
Cybersecurity. What is it? What should you know? And how do you go about what you know? You see, the same way you protect your physical property is the same way you should protect your online identity. A lot is being said by students of ISL. These two young chaps, girls, will blow your mind. And they are about to tell you what you don't know. Stay with us and learn.
Hello everybody, my name is Awal Sulaiman, a student of International School, University of Lagos, and yeah, I have with me.
Jaisimi Adewonora.
Well, we're talking about a topic, safeguarding your digital frontier, a guide to cybersecurity. As you all know, cybersecurity is a topic we are all familiar with, and basically what cybersecurity is just saying in summary is just how to be safe online. And in this day and age where everybody is with one digital thing or the other, children online, we have toxic people around. So they're just here to just guide you through how you can be safe online. And
Yeah, so what we are going to do is not going to be practical, but it's going to be impactful. It's going to impact our knowledge on cybersecurity and how we can protect ourselves online and offline. Yeah, so I'll be talking about the agenda for today, what we're going to be discussing today. So we're going to tell you guys how to, about understanding cybersecurity, common cyber threats, essential cybersecurity practices, building a cyber resilient organization, and conclusion. And at the end, we're going to ask questions. So now what do we understand by cybersecurity? Because we've been hearing cybersecurity this, cybersecurity that. Well, cybersecurity is the protecting of computer programs, protecting systems, networks, and data from digital threats and unauthorized access. Examples include black hats, white hats, and red hats. So what do we understand by black hat? Black hat is the infiltration of a privacy, public or private, illegally, while white hat is infiltrating someone's privacy legally, and red hat means infiltrating both legally and illegally. So now, importance of cybersecurity, that's data protection. When we protect our data, we are protecting our individual and an organization's data from being breached. And we also, one more importance of cybersecurity is also to avoid attacks of cybersecurity hackers. That is, with the use of a good social security. Thank you.
Okay, we want to be talking about let's just put it, common cyber threats. Okay. Common cyber threats is like a lot of people are out there trying to just downgrade people. You know, when you see a child with a laptop, you're like, what's she doing on the laptop? You know, those kind of things. And then we have common threats are like malware. It's a harmful software designed to compromise computer system, meaning like a virus. I can just introduce a virus into your computer, meaning I just want to like blackmail you or something, getting unauthorized access to your laptop. And we have phishing attacks. What are phishing attacks? These are like, you know, when I get unauthorized access into your computer or your laptop and I want to like threaten you or get money out of you or something. And we have different kind of phishing. We have the SMS kind of phishing. We have your email when you are like, when I get your email and use it for something like, you know, we have the black sites. I can use your email for the black site, and then when people come, I'll be like, wow, you're on the black site, not knowing that somebody else is using my email. Yes. We have the ransomware. Ransomware is very, very dangerous. Like, this is where you are on a website, and have you ever been on a website and then another website just popped in?
Always like
or then when this website pop in, these are these people trying to download or bring in a corrupted bug into your laptop, and then it takes control. And then when they take control of your laptop, it just sometimes the bugs are really, really dangerous, and then it shuts down your laptop or your system.
Wow.
And then they're like, you have to like pay a ransom in order to, you know, get your things back, because you are using your personal information.
oh my gosh, okay.
Your personal information, meaning you can get through anything, your passwords, your everything, and then you pay a certain amount to get back. And even after paying this certain amount, they are still in control, because most of them don't want to let go, because like, bring this certain amount of money, they are just making money out of it, then you become their ATM machine. We have having social engineering, we have the techniques and the red flag. This red flag is like, somebody just calls you and be like, you've earned $2,000, send your email to receive the money. Like a few weeks ago, I received an SMS like that. It was like, oh, Slimon, wow, you've won 500,000, send your email to reclaim the reward. I'm like, wait, what have I done to
something like that happened to me. This person called me and was like, okay, person mentioned my full name, my school and everything. I was like, oh, you are being added to a group, but we need the number sent to your WhatsApp. Do you know what that means? They were trying to hack into my WhatsApp. So if I had like unknowingly giving them my number, they would have just hacked into my own WhatsApp and like gotten information and everything.
All these things just sound too good to be true, and yes, you must have a strong password. I know everybody out there, your phone password is your name, your everything. Like, people
your
don't
name
just
or your date of birth.
Yes, and we just use everything we are securing is just one password.
Exactly.
Your email is
Exactly.
your name.
To log into your phone, your Instagram, your
And then
Facebook.
these things are too, like, I can easily detect.
Exactly.
Probably I know you'll be like, oh, that's one phone. She probably use her name for a password.
You just
Yes, and I
you're
get
already in. You
yes.
get access.
And then for a strong password, you need uppercase, lowercase, numbers, symbols, and all of those things to have this secure password, because everybody out there just wants to know everything about you. Okay, network security. And we must be really, really cautious of the kind of sites we go to. You know, there are some sites that you go and have this caution symbols.
Yeah, symbols. Yeah, before you can
Those
like get in.
caution symbols actually means these symbols are not legalized.
Yeah, but sometimes you still like click it. You still want to like get into the site to like find out
And
things.
one other thing we do all the time is probably you're going out and you see one free network and you're like, wow, there's free network. I need to connect to
Oh my!
this.
If you check a lot of people's phone on how many networks
It's
they're
like,
connected to.
connect or you die. Like,
Yeah, and you still connect to it. You still connect to
I
it
don't
without
understand.
worrying about the consequences.
Because these are things people use to get into. Once you connect, that's
Yeah, exactly.
They just start blackmailing you.
Everything.
I don't know. Then let's just move to
Yeah.
the next slide. Okay, essential cybersecurity practices. We just talked about that.
Yeah, strong
I think
password management. We just talked
software
about
update
it.
and pitch management.
Yeah, encryption.
Protecting
yeah.
data at the rest and in transit, multiple factors we have network security. Please, everybody, let's be cautious on what we do on our phone. We need parental guidance.
Yes.
If somebody is bullying you, please report to the
Yeah, because
nearest
all these young people on like using
internet
for just anything.
You know, internet is like a world on its own.
Yeah.
Like different thing takes place in that.
Exactly.
way.
You can find like everything or
But,
and anything on
you know,
it.
when my parents got me my first phone, like, what we want you to, like, my parents, every weekend, my dad would just bring your phone message. Because he knows there are toxic people around.
Yeah.
It can be your family member, just because he
Exactly.
knows something about you. And
Just
you
use
know, funny, I
blackmail you.
won't know it's the one. Or is your uncle trying to blackmail you?
Yeah. And that can lower someone's self-esteem.
Actually, and it's driving people into depression.
Yes.
Let's just be safe on the
Close to
internet.
death, in fact, because
People actually committed suicide because of
yeah,
the
because of
internet.
just cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying is just a case we just need to elaborate on. And then building a cyber resilience organization. Please, let's create awareness. Let's talk about it. Let's,
Yeah,
yes,
you have to.
we just
Those who
create
don't know
a-
about
we
it,
just need to
inform
create
them.
this culture, this plan, roles and responsibilities. And then, in conclusion, please, let's be safe online. Online are meant for things that are meant to benefit us, impact our life, and please, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. So in case if your phone or WhatsApp had ever gotten hacked, there is no way to solve it, but then there's a way to make the person that hacked your phone actually pay for it by reporting the person. Like you and 20 others must report this person. So this will make the hackers like,
Our new slogan,
Yeah,
leaving no one behind.
Exactly,
Let's carry everybody
yeah.
along. Thank you very much.
Continuing in the STEM activities, we have presentations from students of Temple Secondary School. Stay with us and learn.
My name is Jackie Felsia Jibotafe, and I'm here with.
Omotayo Dauda.
We are here to showcase our project, which is a three-way traffic controller that makes use of an Arduino board.
First of all, I'd like to talk about the key components that we've used in creating it, just to give us all some preliminary knowledge. First of all, we used an Arduino board, which is the brain of the system, and it interprets and receives instructions in the form of code. The code we used for this was C++. The second component that we used was a transistor. This amplifies the current at specific intervals or durations so that we can use all the key components inside it, or the key components for our output devices whenever we want to. Thirdly, we have our LEDs, which are light emitting diodes, and these are the most important component used inside the system, as they not only rectify the current, they emit light, which is what controls the traffic. And finally, but almost most importantly, is our 200 ohms resistor. This must be used in the conjunction with LEDs because they cannot handle the current flowing through it all at once. So it holds it back and lets it move whenever it wants.
So when our project is active, the processes that take place first start off when the Arduino board translates our C++ programs, which contain the instructions for which the LED should operate at. Then it now sends out a signal to put on the MOSFET driver with an output of 5 volts. The MOSFET driver now sends out a current at a stable frequency so that LEDs can work appropriately.
There are limits to our project, which we are still working on fixing, which is that the LEDs cannot be used both pre-programmedly and manually. So if you want to change the alternating timings, you'd have to create either an entirely new set of code or have someone stand in using it manually and changing it one by one. This project is just a simple way for students to understand the key components used in everyday objects like traffic light controllers. Thank you.
And doesn't it get better? Absolutely. You have seen very beautiful STEM presentations from Temple Secondary School. And as part of the package we have for the school STEM showcase is a mentorship segment. And we have a young man who is doing very well in STEM. His name is David Adeosun.
My name is David Adeosun. I am a drone pilot. I'm a tech creative and an electrical engineering student. Also, if you use TikTok, I'm sure you know me by David Events, the second most followed tech bro in Nigeria. So here, I'm here to talk to you guys today about two technologies, right? One of which I'm sure you've heard of, and then the other I'm very, very sure you've never seen before. Okay, so the first tech here is drone tech, right? So I'm here to explain, I'm going to explain how drone technology actually works. How do drones fly in the most basic, most comprehensive form? So here's a drone. This is a DJI Mini 2 drone. Ignore these, all these gizmo on it for now. So if a drone wants to fly, right, it works the same way. Let's say you have a balloon, right, and then you blow the balloon, and then you hold it by the mouth, and then you let go. The instant you let go of the balloon, what happens? It goes up, it goes sideways, it goes everywhere. That's what if I tell you that is the exact way rockets, airplanes, spaceships, helicopters, that's the exact principle with which they fly. It's called Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Now, for this drone to fly, which I'll show you very soon, it needs to stay in the air. When it's staying in the air, you will notice that it pushes air downwards. Remember, if a balloon wants to go up, when you release the mouth, what does it do? Air rushes out of the balloon. So in order to go up, you need to push something down. In order to go left, you need to push something right. So in order for this drone to stay up, it needs to be pushing something down, and which is the air. And that's how drones work, aerodynamically speaking. Now, there are like 6 different, very complicated components that make drones actually work, from drone programming to the aerodynamics, to the hardware and everything. But I'm not going to bore you with that. I just explained the aerodynamics and the law that it follows, which is Newton's third law of motion. Now, I learned that in secondary school, I believe in SS3 or SS2. So let's leave that there. Now, I'm going to explain this. I'm sure you're wondering what this is. So this actually, this is where this comes in hand. This is a night vision device. So night vision devices is a very exclusive American tech, right? They use it for their military, and they cost a lot of money. A small night vision device like this can cost up to 20 million naira, $20,000. So this doesn't cost up to 3,000 naira, and it works pretty much well. So I'm going to explain how this works, which is the technology I was saying earlier that you've never seen before, and how I integrated it with this drone right here, and how you can use it, with practical applications. So this night vision device has 3 parts, I beg your pardon, an infrared-enabled smartphone or an infrared-enabled camera. In this case, it's a smartphone, then VR headset, and then an infrared illuminator, which is a fancy word for torchlight. But this torchlight, you cannot see it with your eyes. Why? Because infrared light is invisible to the human eyes. Now, where did I learn this? I learned this also in secondary school. I believe when my teacher was teaching us then in physics, electromagnetic wave spectrum, if I remember correctly, radio waves, infrared, visible light. If you're in school, you're in SS3, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So I learned that in school as well. I'm going to show you how this works as well. So the use of this is that now imagine all of this room is completely dark, right? And no one can see anything. The advantage of having this is once you wear this, like this, you'll be able to see and no one will see you. You become a literal spy, right? One sec. So I can see everyone clearly. If this place was dark, I would still be able to see clearly using infrared technology. I learned, like I said, I learned that as well in school. So I'm just going to encourage you that the basic science and tech you're learning in secondary school right now might be the beginning of something big that you don't even know about now. So I would love to encourage you. It's good to go to school to make friends, but most importantly, you need to pay attention to the things you are learning. You need to pay attention to the basic facts, to the basic knowledge you are getting right now, as it can be the foundation of something bigger than you can ever imagine.
Big shout out to International School University of Lagos and Temple Secondary School. Those were brilliant STEM activities. I learned a lot, and I hope you also learned a lot. Your feedbacks are very crucial for us, so please visit any of our social media handles and drop your comment in the comment box. This is the time where we draw the curtain and call it an end to today's show. See you same time, same station next week.